Talking about wonderful tributes, former President George W. Bush reacting to the terrible tragedy in Las Vegas.
In our midst are evil people. The more we learn about this guy, I'm confident the more we'll find he was a sick man. While his one act of hate can't overcome the compassion and sympathy people all around the country feel for the victims of that shooting.
The president making the comments to our own doctor, Marc Siegel, during the 2017 Bush Warrior 100K bike ride yesterday, which takes place every year on the Bush Ranch in Crawford, Texas, which is a great thing.
It is, and Dr. Siegel joins us now with more on that. Doctor, tell us all about it.
Good morning.
How your legs feel?
Hi, Abby. Hi, Ed. Hi, Dean. Good to see you. Today is day 2 of the ride, and the ride is focused on the invisible wounds of war, building networks against the wounds you can't see, wounds to the brain, psychological and physical, that are often worse than the ones you can see. Now, yesterday, I spoke to President Bush about his genuine commitment to our vets. Take a look.
I'm thrilled y'all are here, and just know that we love you. Let's go ride.
Dave Smith talked to me this morning, and he's talking about, again, mountain biking. Yeah, you have to stay behind the commander-in-chief, he said, but I responded, I don't think that anybody could actually ride ahead of this guy.
Of course he could. Smith is strong. The fact that Dave Smith came here means a lot. Dave lives in Norway now. At one time he was suicidal, and thankfully he walked back and got his life back together, and he's doing great. And a lot of it had to do with serving other people. He got his spirit back, now married, and seems great, really a happy guy. Here at the Bush Center, we focus not only on the vets, but on the caregivers. And these wives have been through, a lot. And I wanted to honor the wives and Marlene as well. And that's why I put her in the painting. I thought it was a sweet moment.
I interviewed yesterday, and he talked about a great moment when he first took off his sunglasses and connected with his son.
Rodriguez is a great example. He's an awesome guy. Michael's a part of this peer-to-peer counseling group that have come together as a result of mountain biking and golf, and they all help each other. They've been hurt, and they're coming back from their injuries, and vets helping vets is the best way to help people transition from the military to civilian life.
Why does it work?
It works because, well, first of all, we figured out what does work. In other words, we're not trying to reinvent things. What we've done is looked at all these different programs, and it's really a 3-step process for a vet. 1, admit you got a problem. Pretty logical. If a vet kind of keeps it inside, no one will understand what I think, no one can possibly relate to what I feel like, and doesn't share, obviously that leads to, negative consequences. Secondly, when you seek help, you and I can be, we can be sympathetic, but we can't possibly relate to what it's like to see a friend killed in combat. And yet, there are others who can. And here in this group, people have progressed from severe depression, a severe case of PTS, to moderate case, in some case, a light case of it, and they can share with their pal what it took. And so it's logical, and it works. Helping vets transition from military life to civilian life is going to be a huge contribution to the country.
You guys, I think that by painting the vets and doing the portraits and along with riding with them, President Bush really got in very deep. He talked to me about how one couple, Marlene and Rocky, just the way they clasped hands together, as you saw in the package, she was able to show support. Or Michael Rodriguez, former Sergeant Michael Rodriguez, he had sunglasses that he had to wear because of brain damage. But when he finally got to take the sunglasses off and see his son, got to see his eyes for the first time ever, they reconnected. That kind of emotion permeates the place here. It permeates the ranch today. And we call it hero dirt. They're riding today back in hero dirt. Guys, back to you.
That's so powerful.
I love that the president does that. I love that he goes and does that. It's actions over words, and it really is. And he does it every year, and I know so many vets, and They appreciate it so much. It's just my heart just.
You used a great word when we were watching. You said it's just so genuine. You
It's
know that it's so close to his heart, and to have all those veterans together when they say, you know, it allows them to open up and realize they're not alone, that I'm struggling with something, you are too. It's okay that we talk about it. It's okay
and
that
that's
we're
a thing
in
they
this
wouldn't
together.
do in the past. They wouldn't talk about that stuff. So it's amazing.
Wonderful.
It's awesome. Appreciate Dr. Siegel bringing us that story.